Welcome. I know you can hear a lot of echo right now. To record, you press shift and record. Make sure you have already connected a USB stick in there or a flash, and then connect your microphone. To set the microphone, you just shift again and press mic. You can check the mic volume there. Adjust the volume. Well, I'm sure you can hear faint, and then up to that. Then you can go to the pan. If you need to pan, I'm sure you can hear me on the left, and now you can hear me on the right. So for now, you just need to cancel those so that I am in the middle. The microphone should stay in the middle of the mix because the piano, as you can hear, is stereo. If you're listening to this using your earphones or your good set of headphones, you can hear that. Now you set your microphone like that, and of course I'm recording already. So recording, just as I've said, you record, shift, and then record. Simple. 2-step: shift, record, and then record. And you're having a WAV recorded into this keyboard. Before you do that, ensure that you have set your volume. Yeah, there's a button at the back. There is a knob at the back. Make sure it is adjusted properly. It is not clipping, and neither is it too soft for the mix, because you don't have a way of mixing it later. I hope this one will not sound bad or unbalanced. Now let's get to the next step. I want to show you how to set a worship style. So I haven't prepared any, but we can go through the styles and get to choose the one that sounds fine. So you come to the style. What do? You have to shift. But before that, let me just reduce this reverb a little bit. I can reduce the reverb for talking, and then when I start singing, then I can come and put a bit of it there. Remember, there is mic chorus here. You can check and make it sound like chorus. This one could be very good when you're singing. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. But enough. You don't have to do a lot. Maybe just a little bit of that. It adds some saturation and some modulation to the texture and to the timbre of your voice. Makes it a little neat depending on your taste. This is blank cut. Then there is this. Let me go back to what I call master EQ. This is very important, and let's do this with you. If I adjust it to, let's say, mellow 1, you can hear that I am very de-essed, like the S is very cut. Mellow 2, these are EQ presets, equalization presets. And then there is standard. You can hear I'm getting brighter. And then there is bright 1, and then bright 2. So if people like it like 1, 2, check. That is a little too bright. Check. I just like it when it's on the standard. To just get a natural feel of things and not to complicate my stuff. So now let's get to the recording, to the selection of a style. So you come here and you shift first so that you can now get a pop, and then go through the styles. I think from my experience, if I get a pop style that is either cool 8-beat or let's see, something like love song. What is it called? 16-beat is also a good beat for slow songs. Some people call it worship, but I kinda have some reservations on that. I just call it slow songs. A good slow song. We have another style here, piano ballad love song. It's a good style. Let's try that. And then there is always another one that is called let me see if I can let's start with the love song and see how love song can take us. Number 40. So it is style number 40. You can actually, if you go to the styles, for example, you are any random style, like maybe this is number 173 on the screen there. I don't know whether you can get to see it, but yes, it's 173 on screen. And if I want to get to style number 40, I just shift and number lock, shift and number lock, shift and number lock. Sorry, I pressed something there without intending. Now you, after that, you then press 40 and you're there with your love song. So then your tempo, you press your tempo, adjust it to, I like my slow song to be around 60. Let's see what we have with the intro. We have intro to A or intro to B, depending on how you've set. It will give you whatever you want. You can start with the intro and then A or B. So let's see intro. Good. Wonderful. There it's coming. Wonderful. The measure is -2. Here we go. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Let's hear the feel. Ding, da. Very nice. Now let's go to B. This one gets heavier and better. Good. The feel. Very wonderful. And then the outro. Then you can do read. Read is wow, what a nice finish. Good. So that is a style that can work quite well for common slow songs we sing in church. And now this sounds a little just plain. Let's try and get maybe a pad. Now you shift again and hit dual. Here you have strings. Remember, shift hit dual calls up the dual voice. But if you want to turn on the dual voice, then you have to just press that button over there. It turns on. So let's see what we have got. This is with the strings. Let's use a song like you are Alpha and Omega. We worship you alone. You are worthy to be praised. Good. Now you remember I had removed some reverb from the microphone. So let me go back and call it up. This is pan reverb and just put some reverb on there. Yes, so that you can feel me like I'm inside a realistic hall. You are Alpha and Omega. We worship you alone. You are worthy to be praised. Now, let's get another thing here. We can have now the reverb is fine. Please don't mind the reverb on the spoken word. I don't have to be turning it on and off. Let's get going. Another thing here, we have the style. Yes. Can we change this dual voice to a pad? Let's look for a pad. So when you come to the category of synth, you can you have to remove number lock. I know this thing can really confuse people. When you turn on number lock and you want now to get back to this using the category buttons, maybe you want a synth, you have to be careful to remove it first, so that when you press synth you get the synth. Otherwise, if you press without the number lock off, then you will get number 8. So you need to be careful with the number lock. When it's on, make sure you turn it off for you to navigate well if you are choosing a voice and you don't know what number it is. So I like this one. There is a VP soft, there is a dark. I love this one. Dark fat soul. Somebody's thinking the volume is a little too high. So what can we do? Maybe let's see. If you come to the function and maybe this is scroll until you get to D volume. D volume 45, you can reduce it up to where you like it to be. That is 16, 25. You are Alpha and Omega. We worship you alone. You are worthy to be praised. You are Alpha and Omega. We worship you. Go. I think that is it. Sometimes you want to put a bass line. That one. Now you have a bass line. I have put finger bass. I can scroll and get maybe mellow. Sometimes you have. I have to turn the split voice. That's not a very good bass. Deep sub, multi-saw bass, slap bass, fretless bass. Can be nice, but it's a little a bit watery. Let's try finger bass. Sounds solid. All right, let's try. Kwa maana fadhili zako zadumu milele na milele. Amina. Goes. Here it goes. Unafanya mambo ambayo mwanadamu hawezi kufanya. Unatoa faraja ambayo mwanadamu hawezi kutoa. Haufananishwi na kitu kingine. Let me lower the octave. Here we go. Unafanya mambo ambayo mwanadamu hawezi kufanya. Unatoa faraja ambayo mwanadamu hawezi kutoa. Haufananishwi na kitu kingine. Haufananishwi I hope that one was good. I hope it sounds good. Just to mention, how do you save these settings? You can now come to the memory bank, and let's say you say your worship will be in bank 1, storage 2. So that I'm assuming if you put your fast settings here, fast song, fast paced, tempo, high tempo, like the praises in 1, then you can have 2 here. So that is it. That's how you set and save. You can have your controls there. Now there is something here very interesting called track volume, and for you guys who maybe want to control the volume of the kick versus the volume of the snare and the drum patterns, you can shift and you have your drums there. You have drum 2 volume. It means shift drum 2 volume. It means as the beat is playing, let me lower it and you hear. Oh, sorry. What did I do? Again. There we go. So, let me lower the volume. Then here. It remains more like just oh, what is happening? Sorry. So I can lower the volume. I keep mistaking these 2 buttons, so take care of that. Shift with that, then I can lower the volume. So I have remained with something that sounds more like. Wait, I thought we had saved. What's happening? Yeah, there we go. You see, now I've just recalled my settings. The pressing of 1 button there. Remember, if you save anything on top of this storage, it will overwrite the previous settings. So be careful what you put there. Now, let's get to what I was explaining. You can change the volume of some elements of the drum so that maybe for control. So this is a more meditative, maybe the pastor, you can remove the bass and let the dual, the pad keep going. This is a part where the pastor is giving a word of exhortation and the audience is just meditating upon the goodness of the Lord. So as a keyboardist, learn to use your keyboard well so that you can allow ministry. You are not showing off, you are serving. So make sure that is going on. Then play simpler. At this point, not a time for these things. No. Just keep it low. Very nice. Polarize the chords a little bit. Yeah. So some extensions, very nice. So what am I playing? This is a 4, but now you play a 1/4, 4, and then a 5/1. Very nice chords there. Another thing you can always play is play a 4/1. These are plagal cadence. Plagal cadence for people who understand theory. This is just a 1 and 4. Very nice. We worship you, Jesus, we love you. Play meditatively. Allow the church to connect. Now, I'm having a problem. I have a feeling that the piano is a little too loud. Sometimes the pastor or the worship leader may need just a pad. So what can you do here? You can come to the function. This is the D volume. So scroll until you get the main volume here. Just reduce the volume of the piano. Gets softer, sweeter. That's a very polarized chord there. The 4, but now this is a 2 diminished chord. Back to 1. I wish if you have a saxophonist or a guitarist or a nice melodious sister or brother who can know how to use your voice well. You singers, we are always blessed when you use your voices very well. Don't just say sing nicely. Come on. Put a scripture in there as you worship the Lord. You are worthy to be praised. You are great and greatly to be praised. Oh, make it easy. This is just chord 1 and 4. And 4 are diminished 2 and back. Somebody will be throwing in a tongue. We worship you, King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. Remember, this is art. There is, somebody talks about, there's what we call art. So make sure your heart is right with God. What I'm showing you, you can choose to act this out of skill, or make sure it's connected to worship the Lord, as the word God says in John 4:24, in truth and spirit, in spirit and in truth. Make sure you are really worshiping the Lord. I wish you well. At this point, I think it's good we set a style for African praise. So let's get going. This is a very wonderful keyboard, PSR E483. Allow me to reduce the volume, the reverb on my microphone, so that we can feel like we are talking together. Yes, here I am now. You can hear me clearly. Now, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put a style here from this department called category, voice category 7. Sorry. When you are doing your mic reverb, from shift to, you're doing the mic thing, setting the microphones, you have to shift again. And remember, you have 2 shift buttons. You can either shift using this one or this one. There are 2 shift buttons. They do the same thing. Now, we are here and we have an African style category. And I love it. I've shown it in another video. Here we have, let's choose the famous Seben. Let's not waste time. Hey! Now, somebody might want to set it using, remember, I had lowered my volume for the main voice volume. So let me go look at it. Wait, function again. Here we go, main volume, good. Now, let's choose a guitar. Come to this part and say shift. You shift out of the function, and then now you come to, let me stop the beat so that I can concentrate a little more. You come here and choose, maybe some people will love a jazz guitar. So check the octave. Now let's see if we have some, can hear some delay there. On DSP. DSP is an effect. So without, with, if I want to change the DSP type, I just shift and do DSP. Here we have echo. Let's not have echo. Let's get something like a delay. Where is it? I'm scrolling too much. Let me hope I get it. Delay. Very quickly. I don't want to make this video long. I can't find it. What's happening? Chorus. Cross delay 1. Okay. Oh, that's now. How can I change the parameters of this DSP? I don't know. But doesn't sound bad. Maybe we do cross delay too.